Hi, Sag. We're here for your new moon in Aquarius reading. It'll be happening on January 24th. These are Pacific times, so hopefully you have your Eastern times all lined up if you're Eastern located. Yeah. Anyway, new moon in Aquarius will be 4 degrees. Yeah, Aquarius. But it'll be...
Wow.
It'll be exact at 1:42 p.m. I was watching Chris Witecki, it was yesterday, and he was mentioning that Mercury will be at 13 degrees, and Sagittarius, some of you know that 413 is one of my numbers that keeps popping up for me, which I interpret it as the universe saying I love you. So it'll be like, it's a major synchronicity for me, but he was talking about how 4 and 13 add up to 4 and then reduce to an 8 and all that stuff. So go ahead and watch Chris Witecki's weekly. He's awesome anyway. You should be watching him no matter what. But anyway, so where the energies, the transits that are happening during this new moon will be moon square Uranus, which will feel like an urge to disrupt the status quo. As Aquarius energy rules large groups, we will be feeling pressure to fill expected roles that people around us want us to play. However, our souls are being called to listen to the higher realms where we will be receiving information directly from the divine. Our big test during this new moon is to manifest our trust in our intuitions, our knowings, to the level that the social groups around us conform to the new role Spirit's asking us to take instead. So freedom of consciousness is what we're being focused on. Mental slavery is over, and so are guilt trips. So I love those messages. So, yes.
The organs that will be influenced by this new moon in Aquarius will be the calves, ankles, shins, Achilles, forearm muscles, and your thyroid hormones. Provide these areas with extra care. Consider your mineral and vitamin, intake. Magnesium and potassium, along with making sure you're staying hydrated, are real important during this new moon in Aquarius. While surgical operations are not recommended, it is a good time to get a haircut or go in for a color upkeep or change. This time right before this new moon helps with inhibiting regrowth. So whether you're getting a root touch-up or you're getting a wax or shave, it'll slow it down a little bit so you don't have to get it so soon the next time.
Slow down your touch-ups, that kind of thing?
Yeah, because it's a pain in the butt when you got roots. And you feel like you just did your hair.
So that's going to be something we do these days. So it's hair reports. I think it's cute, so I'm going to do it. What we have for your first card is the King of Pentacles. He's that dude. Like, he appears to be the most comfortable king of them all. I got some sage up my throat. Like I took a giant hit. Sorry. I gotta cleanse these demons.
Your demon lungs.
Anyway, the King of Pentacles, he's super secure. He's had some hard-won success. I feel like he's probably one of the chop wood, carry water dudes by far out of the whole group. He knows how to get the grind on. So he's a masculine energy, of course.
All earth signs. We know how to get our grind on.
No. So Sag actually being dedicated like this is a really good thing. So I feel like because this has a lot of like Taurian overtones, this card, with all these fucking oxen and grapes, this is like a masculine expression of Venusian energy, even though people say this is like Capricorn or Virgo card more. I'm definitely feeling Taurus big time. So I would say that the influence with Uranus on this moon is going to be bringing you a sense of either it might give you a new thought of how to be more productive and give you the energy to do it, or if you have other Taurus placements in your chart, it's going to be stimulating those and giving you a certain amount of drive to pull something forward. I feel like this is like major plow ox energy. Like this is giving you, like, you're driving the ox and you are the ox at the same time. Like you're in charge, but you're also kind of cutting the way. So let's keep going.
You're the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Card number 58.
Boss. Sorry.
And it says, "It is natural for my body to be well." You do not have to think specific positive thoughts about your body, but you have to not think specific negative thoughts. If you could never again think about your body and instead just think pleasant thoughts, your body would reclaim its natural place of wellness. Okay, so between, again, the King of Pentacles over here and, this about being in a state of wellness, being in a positive...
It seems like you're going to be working out a lot more this...
So, yeah, I'm getting like a self-care vibe, really. It's just,
something physically abundant.
And if
with
you...
that.
Whether if you are a masculine or your masculine side needs a little bit of nurturing or taking care of, this sounds like it'll be a good time for that.
So weird. So yeah, that came out reverse as well. So I did shuffle. This is
the Knight of Cups.
Knight of Cups reversed again.
Okay, so cups represent emotions. A knight is
like moving forward. It's like the point A to point B, so it's kind of known as the messenger. This is the acceleration energy. Usually when it's upright, that would mean like you're getting receiving messages either through your emotions or getting messages sent to you that are sweet. But at this point, I feel like because it's reversed again, it's going to be kind of like a blocked emotion, something that's a little bit, perhaps I wouldn't say that it's in a negative way, but maybe that you're less concerned about your feelings emotionally than you are how you physically feel.
I was going to interpret it actually a little differently personally, because the Knight of Cups came in reverse, and we were just talking about kind of like self-care in a masculine way. The masculine tends to not put emotions at the forefront. That tends to be more of a feminine thing, but because it's in the reverse, and instead of emotions going outward, I feel like this is a time to really concentrate on your emotions and make sure you are nurturing the things that you're feeling. This is more about what's going on inside of you instead of the way you're putting your emotions out there.
I like that better.
Card number 29. And it says, "An empty feeling is telling me something important." A negative feeling indicates that your current choice of thoughts is so out of harmony with your source energy that you are disallowing your full connection to that source energy. You could say that your fuel tank is approaching empty. Your emotions do not create, but they do indicate what you are currently attracting. So, going right back to what I was saying.
Your feelings are important.
Yes, and, I don't want to say you're neglecting your feelings, but this is a time to really, pay attention to what you're feeling and how you're reacting to things. Your emotions, your feelings, they need extra nurturing right now. They need to be tended to. This is a time to kind of like she was talking about getting to know yourself.
That was in the last reading. In the last reading, we also got the Knight of Cups reversed. And I was talking about how it'd be a good time to do a mirror meditation. Perhaps this is also for you too.
I feel like it is.
So I want to tell you to go watch that video.
It's at the end, sorta, of Scorpio. That was the last reading we just did. And, but this is coming down to...
attunement and your focus.
Yes. And, you know, Sag, you being a fire sign, you tend to put your emotions a little bit more on the back burner. This is a time to bring them forward and know what you're working with. Get to know yourself, get to know your emotions, and learn to flow with them.
Understand why you operate the way you operate.
Exactly.
But I don't think anything's terribly negative, but there's just something that could be a little bit better. So go check out that reading.
Alrighty.
I appreciate you guys. Sorry about
This concludes your new moon in Aquarius reading, and we will see you in the next video.
Bye.